Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Disturbing Puppets. We're going to continue our game of Warhammer 40,000 Warhammer 40,000 Gladius, Relics of War, the longest Warhammer titled game of all time. So we're going to continue with our Ork game. We've been making pretty good progress, actually, fighting the Space Marines quite a bit. This is my beautiful Orky capital. So wonderful in its orkiness. What are we doing? We're building Dickinson smelters for more ore, because ore seems to be something we're often running low on. We've got tank busters coming. We are working on Painboy and mechs. We're not working on a hero at the moment, are we? Yeah, we've got Painboys. What is this? Oh, the Cult of Speed. We don't have enough ore for any vehicles. That's what we're looking at. Yep, so beautiful capital. We're going to have to expand soon. I need to research something that's going to give me more leadership as well, or loyalty. My loyalty here has been dropping as the population increases, and that's causing a little bit of a drag on all my other resource production. So we've got a mission objective. We've had to visit a couple locations. The last one we need to visit with my weird boy is down here. We've sort of explored this area before and didn't run into much except for lots of Catachan devils and the giant robots. So that was kind of a bit of an issue and we kind of took off. We have seen Necrons around. They're blue. There's a Necron tomb here, and I'm hoping they haven't turned this into a city already. Big chunk of my force is here. We had to go down here with a weird boy for the last one, this position which we took. Now everyone's moving their way up. We've got a Castellan here we're kind of dealing with and should be able to kill off. We've already done our military actions for the turn. We've got first Painboy heading over. We've kind of been fighting the Space Marines over control of this mobile holoprojector. So if you have control of this, it gives you additional health for all your units. So it's something that I definitely want to hold on to, and once I get a mech, I might want to build a city up here to kind of block them off, because they're a bit restricted. They can only really get in here, or use assault troops to jump over the gorge. They can also come around this way, but I haven't really seen any come from this direction. They've obviously been here since they have control of this, but I haven't seen them come in force. So I'm assuming, since they have the fortress here, their city is probably somewhere out this area, or could be here. And they're kind of coming just directly at me, is what I'm assuming. So the idea is I'm going to push up here with most of my troops after we kill the Castellan, fight off the Space Marines, maybe send some guys over to check things out, try to found a city here, and then part of my force will then split off to go down to our objective with the mission that we've got with the weird boy heading over there. That's sort of the plan. So that's all. We've done everything for the turn already, I think, before I saved it yesterday. So let us continue, I suppose. Let's see what the Marines do. They might just take off with those assault Marines. Yeah. Trying to. Okay, not too bad. We didn't actually see this, but Castellan robots attacked my tank busters, did some damage. Oh yeah, right now for research, we're researching tank buster bombs, since I do have a lot of tank busters around, so this will be kind of a grenade that they can throw around. So hopefully that will help a little bit for things like the Castellan robots. This one's about dead, so it should be okay. Alright, let's finish him off. Who wants to kill off the tank busters, or kill off the tank busters, kill off the Castellan robot? I guess we'll use these guys, it's fine. These Castellan robots early on are really difficult to deal with, actually. So these guys are trashed. I don't think I have any free. I've got boys here on some Orkoid fungus healing up. I might need to just send these guys back to the city to heal up. Don't see any additional Marines, so that's sort of nice, but also could be concerning. This weird boy's also beat up, so I'd like him to heal up too. I've got a couple weird boys out here, actually. Just keep advancing, I suppose. War buggies are trashed as well. Yeah, so I did confirm in the last one that war buggies will actually heal if you park them on Orkoid fungus, which I kind of thought maybe only the mechs could repair them because they're vehicles, but actually just parking them on the Orkoid fungus also heals them up. These guys are just going to sit tight and heal up here. Let's see if we can wipe out these assault marines. No vision because of the ruins, of course. What can you guys do? Not a lot, actually. War boss is healing up. I'd like to get him to full health before I throw him into combat, because I'm a little concerned the Marine player is going to have a bunch of additional Devastators back here, possibly to take shots and stuff. So I really don't want to put anyone in this particular spot, because I'm assuming there's probably at least one more Devastator squad out here that'll take shots at range. So if we can get it in the other way around the top, maybe that'd be fine. But everybody's getting kind of chewed up here. How far can you get? Not that far. Oh, he's actually got to level up. Reduce food, ore, and energy upkeep of infantry units. That's pretty good. Permanently increase damage and grants feel no pain damage reduction to target allied infantry units. So it permanently increases. Okay, I was thinking that was only temporary, but if that's a permanently increases damage and grants feel no pain. Yeah, that might be pretty good. We can just basically make all of our orc cyborgs. Let's do that. So then, yeah, one tile, range one tile. Yeah, so we'll have to get adjacent to somebody to heal them up or to turn them into cyborgs. These guys I kind of ran away from the fight because they were getting trashed. Unfortunately, my two spots where I have Orkoid fungus here are full. I might pull my war boss out of there. Let's see if I can put my war boss into that spot. Yeah, that'll work. So I can attack and wipe them out. I've also got stick bombs, but we'll just kill them off. I've got blight grenade and combat. What is that? Combat stimulants. But we'll hold on to that for something much worse, and I'm sure much worse is going to come, especially having spotted the Necrons. Nothing good comes from spotting Necrons. These guys can move here to heal up. They can stay there. Are there any Orkoid fungus up here? It's kind of hard to spot on the map, actually. I've got another war buggy back here, kind of hanging out, and some Orkoid fungus to heal up. I don't see any more up here. Yeah, I don't see any other positions where there's Orkoid fungus. I may just leave him there for now, and then once the spot frees up, we can move him in. You can stay there. We've got new tank busters. We'll pull them on out. And these guys are going to stay there to heal. So my capital produced the tank busters. So the city is busy with the diggers and smelters. So we can make more infantry. We can make a buggy right now. requires 30. Yeah, so if I build any infantry, I won't be able to actually build any buggies. What's the upkeep on this anyway? Ore. Yeah, my ore is kind of in a bad spot right now. My food production is also kind of taking a nosedive here. I might need to actually build some food production. Let's have regular boys, I guess. We might have to hold back on producing a lot of units because we're having a difficult time keeping up with our city's production. But I kind of feel like I need every last orc I can possibly get fighting the Marines here. There's Necrons. Always more Necrons. Let me just quickly check on the stream. Everything looks okay. Yeah, alright. Okay. Keep the pain boy in the back. Let's go ahead and heal up these guys. Can't do this as well, can I? No, yeah, okay. Only one action. So now these guys are almost back to full health. The boys are a little bit more expendable. Let's just see if we can see anything. There's the other assault marines that got away, running away back there. I know there's other devastators as well. I could go through with my war boss, but that seems a little crazy to me. I want to at least have him full health, have a good force to move out with him if I'm going to do that. Taking a long time to get everybody back healed up here, though. Where's the fight? This all this wireweed here also complicates things, since all my troops are regular ground troops. So they're not actually hover units or anything like that. So they're all going to get affected by the wireweed if I sit on it. And it also makes me a good target if there's devastators out here. So it's not a great position to be advancing from, either for the Marines coming at me or from re-going at the Marines. Okay, he's mostly healthy, so maybe we'll send this guy over for our other mission objective. You guys are going to come back into the city to heal up. You guys will head this way. Guess we can move these guys up. Just keeping them off the wireweed. So we're going to build up a little bit of a force here with this weird boy to head over to our other mission objective. And the rest are going to head up over towards the fight against the Marines. Let's see anything. Guess we can bring this weird boy up. I'd like to heal him up first, though. I need more orkoid fungus. There's not enough orkoid fungus anywhere. Maybe we'll head back towards the city with him so he can heal up. Those boys can just kind of stay there and heal, keep an eye on things. They can stay there and heal, stay there and heal, stay there waiting for a spot to heal. The war boss can also stay put This guy can stay and heal. And -3 food production is going to be a bit of a problem. The influence, being at -22, isn't too terrible, because every time I attack I do get influence, but that's definitely adding up. I don't think I have, I don't really have any more spots I can build buildings at yet. Next thing I really need to focus on is improving that loyalty if I can, getting another city up and running. And then it looks like probably food production also is going to be the main things I need to focus on. But that'll be it for the city. Let's keep an eye out here. I hear something moving. Damn Necrons. Just looking to see if I see anything around. There's a lot of Necron tombs. I have actually seen the Imperial Guard are also in this. I haven't actually seen much of them. Just the unit that they have that builds cities I spotted once, kind of down over to this left part. So they're somewhere probably down in this corner, I would expect. And then the Necrons seem to be coming up since they're blue. We've got blue stuff here. Somewhere from this area. Could be over here, and then they're kind of flying all the way across with their scouts and grabbing everything they can. Okay, I can't heal this turn. But I can make somebody cyborgs. Oh, yeah, I can heal. Okay, that's weird. Did they fully heal up? That must be why. There were no valid targets, that's why. So my leader is back to full health. Maybe we'll make him a cyborg. Cyborg implants 1. Good job. These guys are a little banged up, but I do need to scout and see what's going on. I'm sure the Devastators are still here. Just getting through here is just such a hassle. It's a forest, so it's going to block my view pretty much no matter where I go. Get shot by the fortress. Not a surprise. I don't know, I'm really tempted just to charge my war boss through here just to rampage around, but it's probably not a great idea. Okay, I'll move the war buggy back here to heal up. These guys are going to stay there to heal. Do I throw my war boss in here or not? Yeah, let's be crazy. I spent a lot of influence buying him stuff, so I kind of feel like he's my personal avatar, but I really don't want him to just get slaughtered. I'm trying to use, orky tactics. The orc equivalent of tactics, anyway. Some more tank busters up to help out. So this guy's going to head towards the city to heal up. We can actually use the Pain Boy to just come out and heal him up a bit, too. Do you actually have a level up? Yeah, heal him up. Excellent. So where's our mission objective? Pretty far, actually. So these guys are healing. Let's use the war buggy to scout. Nothing, really. I thought there'd be another robot or something down here, probably. I don't know why the music gets wonky when I move the camera around like that. It starts playing a song, and then as soon as I move it, it switches to a different song. Okay, you guys stay put. You guys continue healing up. Same here. So we built the diggers and smelters, we built the pain boy, and population increased. So now my city has no building spots available, it looks like. Ore production's a little bit better. We definitely need to grab a tile. I don't have a lot of options. Food, so we'll grab this. I definitely want to make sure I build food production there, since food is becoming an issue. Do the vehicles need food? Nope, just ore. Okay, we'll build another war buggy. I'm going to hold off on building any heroes for right now. Yeah, that'll be it for right now, I suppose. So we'll have the mech in one turn. Okay. That's it for the city. Still want to keep an eye out here. Your movement. Oh, there's some more devastators. I think the forest would block their view, but apparently not. We do have orkoid fungus right here, and even on this spot as well. Is that here too? Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of orkoid fungus here, so that's good. We might definitely want to go ahead and take this out. If we can. Guess we'll send in the war boss. So attacking is 5.1, the grenade 1.5. Kill him! Got my little squig with me. Wrecking up the place. Fortunately, all I have other than that are these guys. Can't quite kill them off. They're probably going to get slaughtered. I was hoping I could wipe out these assault marines this turn. I guess if I used the combat stimulant, I probably could have. But let's bring some more stuff out to cause problems. Yeah, I can actually have view from here. It must be, yeah, height difference. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes on the map, things like height difference and line of sight. Dead Marines. Orcs love dead Marines. Let's make these boys cyborgs, I suppose. They're almost healed up. We'll wait another turn. Let them advance at full strength. Same here. These guys will just have to sit tight and heal up. Just check if we spotted anything else. Yeah, these guys are going to stay here, keeping an eye on things and healing up. Did you see anything here? No. Okay. Hopefully I'm not going to find a Necron city here as I advance. You never know. These guys can stay and heal. Mechs can't move very far, can they? What do we have? Mech tools. Restores hit points of a target allied vehicle or fortification unit. Okay. The clear tile also, that might be useful. If I had spare mechs, I'd probably clear some of this wireweed that's around different spots. Let's send this weird boy out this way. And maybe I'll have this pain boy come down with this force. They can sit tight. They can sit tight and heal. Sit tight and heal. Produced mechs. Can we make more mechs? What do mechs cost? Well, actually, that's fine. Upkeeps energy, so that's not a big deal for me. It might be eventually, though, since we're running a -6. Yeah, we'll make another one for right now. So we'll go food production on this new tile as quick as possible. Hopefully that'll put us in positive for food. Well, lots of damage on the war buggies there. Oh, my poor orcs. Tankbuster Bomb. Grants Tankbusters the ability to throw anti-armor bombs. Tankbuster bombs are fusion charges designed to burn through an armored hull in a matter of seconds. Yeah, I would imagine. A little fusion warhead going off. I need... Yeah, Fighting Pits increases loyalty. That's kind of my priority right now. I'll do that. For research, Tomb Blades captured this. Yeah, they're just kind of running around grabbing whatever they can. That's not defended. Don't see anything down here. That's good. And my war boss can't make it to the Devastators, but I can make it to the Space Marines. Yeah, let's park him on some Orkoid fungus and fight everything that comes near him. Do quite a bit of damage there. A lot of damage against the fortress, actually. What is that, 6? That's the grenade. 1. Terrible. Yeah, let's hammer the fortress, I guess. And then see what the Tankbuster Bomb can do here. Regular attack is 5.8. That's 17. Wow, almost dead. You can park on some Orkoid fungus as well. Finish off the fortress. Good job, guys. Yeah, this Orkoid fungus mass here is going to be really helpful. I can fight and heal every turn. That'll be awfully convenient. Okay, these guys are back to full health. Just kind of move them, let them keep healing up. Pain Boy. We can make the tank bust as cyborgs as well. Is there an indicator on here for the cyborg upgrade? Yeah, cyborg implants. I don't think there's a timer on that. I've got so many things on here. Yeah, cyborg implants 1. Doesn't appear to be a timer on that, which is pretty cool. Just a permanent upgrade. These guys are almost healed up. Tank busters are healed up. I'll move them on down with this group. Let's see if I can see anything. Quite a bit. We've got a Castellan robot, and this is Imperial Guard unit here. The Tech Priest engines here. So this is the Imperial Guard force that can build cities. Also got some enslavers out here. And I'm not a big fan of enslavers. I don't think anyone is. Giant creepy tentacle monsters that take over your troops are not a happy thing. And there's ambuls down here. No Necron City yet, thankfully. The weird boy up. Okay, you can skip. You are at full health now, so which way do we want to go? Just kind of want to get vision on this particular area to see if maybe Marines might come through this way. There's also another Necron tomb here. Definitely looks like another fortress right here. See, I'm curious where the Space Marine City actually is. They've definitely been around and scouting a lot, grabbing stuff. Okay, we acquired the tile, produced boys, so I definitely need food production here. That's going to have to be the priority. Upkeep is energy. Energy is going to be a problem for the future me problem. So yeah, food production, we've got more mechs on the way. I'm going to hold off building much else because we are getting a bit weak on resources. I could produce more boys though, that's not awful. Let's produce a 6 food, that put me right at 0. Yeah, I'm going to hold off building anything else. I might actually build a couple food productions here. And then if I put the orkoid fungus on it, that also will increase the food production. So maybe a couple food productions, orkoid fungus, and then the fighting pit, when that's researched, we'll just throw in there. And hopefully we'll have enough resources to get ourselves to that point. So I think we're okay here. Let's try to keep an eye on things up this way. Oh, great. Another fortress! It's one of the difficult things fighting the Marines is they can orbital drop all these units and stuff. They can do orbital strikes and then drop these fortresses from orbit as well. Tomb Blades running around grabbing stuff. That doesn't make me happy either. But I'm kind of focused more on the Marines right now. I don't know where the robot went. Kind of disappeared over here. Got a blind grenade. Reduces accuracy of target enemy unit, -4. Blind grenades are a more complex version of smoke grenade, releasing a dense, dark gray smoke, as well as infrared bafflers, broad spectrum electromagnetic radiation, and chaff to disrupt enemy scanners. The broad range of interference makes most forms of direct attack through it impossible for a short time. Should have a shot from here. Bring up the Pain Boy. Actually, is my Weird Boy hurt? Yeah, he is. I guess we might as well. I can do this every turn for healing with the Pain Boy, so there's no reason not to. Well, we've got another fortress to deal with, unfortunately. I'd like to kill some units, too. Yeah, I'll just have the war boss keep trashing this thing. And I have quite a cooldown on the tank buster bombs. 5.8, regular grenades do almost nothing. Do a little bit against the Devastators. Yeah, let's weaken them a little bit as well. Anybody else get out here? Probably... No, I wouldn't think he'd actually have a shot, but yeah, the height, again, lets me get a few shots in. Should we run away with you guys? Probably. Don't know if we can get out of vision, though. We'll try, see if we can break vision there. These guys are still healing up. Yep, stay there. Yeah, if I bring a mech up here to found a city, I'll have to figure out where I'm going to want to place it. Probably would be better to be on the other side of this gorge. But I'm probably going to need some troops to defend it. Okay, they're up to full health too. Or we might just try to track down the capital city of the Space Marines and kill them off here as quick as possible. That also might be a good option. I'm just going to explore here a little bit, maybe grab that from the Marines. Yeah, I can't really do much. My city is building the food production, so that's only one slot is for food, or for city production. I've got one slot that's for my commando camp for heroes. I've got one slot for the Cult of Speed for vehicles. I've got one slot for the Pile of Daka, which is infantry, and one slot for the mech yard, which is mechs. So I can't actually do multiple city production things at the same time. So I'm just going to have to wait for the food production, unfortunately. My loyalty keeps dropping as my population increases. Energy is going to be a problem here too, sooner or later. What's the reward for my quest? 100 research. Okay, that's pretty good. Trying to shoot my war boss. Oh, found a whole bunch of Marines. Those guys are in trouble. We're fighting everywhere. Oh, my poor boys. Got grenaded to death. Well, boys attacked Space Marines, did a little bit of damage. Robot attacked my tank busters. That's not good. Tactical Marines killed them. Handballs attack tank busters. So we got the Castellan to worry about. I don't know where the Imperial Guard troops took off. So we'll have to deal with the robots. Probably better equipped for that. I guess losing troops means I need less food, so that's maybe positive. So there's a couple tactical squads down here. So maybe that's towards the capital, somewhere around here. Well, let's wreck things up here, because that's what we're good at. What's that? Can't tell. Might just be ruins. Another fortress down. I have a level up. I have a level up. What do we have? Reducing the morale loss might be good. Improving my attacks with my better attack squig. Level 2 attack squig or reducing morale loss. Morale is kind of bad. If I lose fights, I start losing troops. So let's go ahead and do that, I guess. Oh, it's actually activated. I thought it would just be passive and affecting nearby units. Reduce morale loss for war boss and nearby allied units. As long as we're fighting and winning, that won't be much of an issue. But as soon as we start losing fights or units get wiped out, then things get problematic. Let's have the war boss scout a little bit. Surprisingly, I don't see anything. Pain boy. And we can't heal the buggy. Let's just make everybody cyborgs. Might as well turn everyone into cyborgs if possible. These guys are almost at full. Should be able to repair. Get those guys maxed out. Now we can move them out as well. Okay, so I know there's Marines around here. Might want to leave a couple of units around just to kind of check things out or scout. But we've got a good fight going on down here as well. So you guys... Tank bust a bomb. That's actually not going to do much damage. 3.6. Regular grenade, 1.2. Regular attack, 2.7. I mean, it's better than a regular attack, so I might as well do it. I'll just wreck up the ambles. And I think we'll have the weird boy come down to finish off the ambles, hopefully. A little frazzle. Well, not quite. Have the pain boy do some healing. Guys appearing out of the very earth. Yeah, I could probably wipe out the ambles if I move away, but I'd like the ambles... Well, the ambles might run... I'd like to weaken the Castellan. The Castellan might kill off my tank busters here. If I give him something else to target, he might choose the war buggies instead. But if I weaken him, it also means he's going to do less damage. So I'm going to try to weaken him as much as I can, so he hopefully won't wipe out my tank busters there. He might, anyway, no matter what I do. Right, city, we're still 3 turns away from food, and we're going to have not very much food left by the time that comes online. A couple turns for war buggies, 3 turns for mechs. Nothing else I can really do. City management in this game is definitely a bit more difficult than I would have expected initially. I had massive loyalty problems playing as a Necrons, and in this I'm kind of having problems with everything. So we'll see how it goes as it progresses. As population keeps increasing and loyalty keeps dropping, it's causing more problems. So resolving my loyalty issues would help my other stuff a little bit. But yeah, we're working on that. So we're going to hold off on doing any unit production here for a little bit. Just so we can get our food and everything set. Oh, more ambles showing up. Well, they survived, just barely. I'm actually really surprised. Alright, what happened everywhere else? Since I didn't get any reports. Not seen anything here. That's actually really surprising. You guys take a look. Oh, another fortress! Awesome! 2.6, grenade is 1.9, so yeah. To deal with another fortress. I've got some tactical space marines hanging out. They're probably going to come over since we start fighting this thing. I would imagine. I'm going to go down to heal up my war boss, and then we'll send him in. Get him up to full health before we charge him into the jaws of the Space Marines. No, we can't even make it that far. I thought we could make it to this position. At range, I can't do very much damage with him, unfortunately. Oh, look what we found. That's the Space Marine city out there. Huh. Wonder, it must connect up here. Probably both directions, I would guess. Got no shot from here, thanks to the forest being in the way. You guys park on some fungus to heal. Yeah, if I put a city, I might plan on putting one out up here. Ideal, I'd actually like this location to be the center of the city, but I can't do that because of the recaf leaf already being there. So maybe here, going adjacent, spreading out from there. Yeah, or maybe here, but I'm losing a tile then. Yeah, this is reasonable as well. We'll see, we'll see. Let's take a little look over here. Devastators way back here. Yeah, they're definitely, it seems like they're expanding in that direction, which is kind of unusual if their capital's here, so it must connect around. Okay, what can we do down here? The Castellan is more of an issue. Pain Boy at the ready. Yeah, let's heal up these tank busters up front. Send them in. So 4.7 or 6.4. Yeah. Yeah, let's just stay put and keep hammering this robot. If I can weaken it enough, hopefully it won't kill off my unit on its turn. Hopefully. Oh, that's a good hit. Killing off those ambles. City, I can't really do anything. Food, we're building war buggies, we're building mechs, but I can't really build much of anything else. Gotta make sure my weird boy here doesn't get killed also. That would be a bit of a problem. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, they're taking damage from being on the wire weed there, it looked like. No! Okay, still alive. Okay. Fighting pits. Building increases loyalty. Orcs don't establish dominance by persuasion, but by brute force. A nob or war boss is simply a bigger orc, and the longer they fight, the bigger they get. Fights for dominance or disputes are often worked out in the ritual pits, entertaining the whole warband in the process. It's an unfortunate orc that confuses these pits with the identical-looking drops, the orc toilets. So it gives me 6 loyalty. So that'll put me a little bit better position if I can get that up and running. Yeah, Tomb Blades hit my weird boy for quite a bit of damage. Nothing else really happened. Where did the robot go? Can't have moved that far away. I don't see it at all. I can see the enslavers, but I can't see the robot. Huh. Alright, let's try to kill these stupid Tomb Blades. Causing me nothing but problems. So if I move these guys out, can I get my weird boy onto the tile? We still don't. Oh, there's the Castellan. Awesome. And I can't make it to the tile yet. So he's got to level up, actually. Make my Frazzle better. Increase melee attacks. Let's go with Frazzle. Heal up my weird boy, please. Oh, look what we found. Surprised these engine seers are still alive. I keep focusing on the robot. And we built war buggies. Okay. Also got a war buggy here, kind of hanging out. Let's check and see if there's anything here. Nope. Anything else around? Yeah, I might just grab these back. Alright, War Boss, time to wreck some stuff up. Did you just shoot at me? How dare you shoot at the War Boss! What's the range? Just 1 on the Blight Grenade? Okay. Yeah, we'll just wreck up their fortress. Blow that thing up. Yeah, I like those tank buster bombs. That's pretty good. You guys will sacrifice yourselves for the war boss. 6.9. Grenades would do a little bit better. Like one Space Marine died. Pain boy. Heal up my leader. Yeah, so I'm going to leave this guy here to kind of keep an eye on things and heal up. Let's see if we can see anything else. Stay put. Where do I want to found a city? Here, probably something like that is kind of what I'm thinking. We've got a lot of orkoid fungus around, so that'll give me increased food production if I build stuff on it. But we'll see. Okay, one turn we'll have food, so that'll put us at an okay position for food. We'll have another mech. Research. What can we research? Increase food output of tiles with orkoid fungus. That might be necessary. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go for that, since food's kind of becoming an issue. And we're going to skip building anything else. We've got another mech unit coming soon. City's busy. I could build more war buggies, I suppose. Or is actually in a pretty good spot right now. Yeah, sure, we could do another war buggy. The robot disappeared again. Took off. Oh, there he is. No, I can't see him, and then suddenly I can see him. Alright, Devastators attacked boys. Did some damage. Everything else is kind of city related, so we'll do combat things first. We'll get these guys out of here. Run away! And we can heal them up. War boss, go wreck some stuff. 6.7 for an attack. Grenade is measly 1.2. I'm still holding on to the combat stimulant. I'm sure I'm going to run into something worse. Maybe like another hero or something is what I'll go for with that. Maybe the Blight as well. Don't think I'm going to have... Oh, I do actually have line of sight. This is desert. Okay, that's why. A lot of wireweed down here. Can't really get him in a good position, so maybe we'll just hold off on moving him up for now. Let's take a look here. I can't see anything because of the forest. I'm assuming this must connect to the Space Marine city. Well, it's only giving me options down here for building. Yeah, probably that's going to be the best option. Ah, whoop. Or not. I meant to click back on the unit to move them. Instead, we found our city there. So, okay, fine. Wonderful. Not what I intended, but I guess that'll work. I can't build anything? What? Sure, I guess put the fungus there. I don't know why I can't build anything. Maybe because I just founded the city. That would kind of make sense. Yeah, we'll just skip him. Skip him. You guys can take that back. Don't see anything else around. Yeah, we can actually see the fortress a little better here now. There's a lot of Marines coming from this direction. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if this actually doesn't connect up here, since I haven't seen any more show up. Crazy. Oh, we've got more mechs. Okay. Let's head on out. There's that damn Castellan robot. Down to 4 health. Hey, we got him. Alright, let's get the weird boy in here. And do I have line of sight? Yeah, frazzle those guys. Go! Chapter 2 heads a poppin'. Received 100 research. Nearby can be heard the sounds of Orks celebration, cheering, gunfire, and the occasional scream of a grot. Wordred, however, is wandering his warp-addled mind, restless amidst the Imperial ruins. He squats down by a seemingly inconsequential rock, sniffs at it, then presses his hand into a crack. The great chasm opens up before him, plunging into the depths of the planet. Ugh, he mumbles to himself, dropping pebbles into it. What's this thing? So we'll have to wait for the next chapter to pop up. Pain Boy, heal up those guys. I know the ambles went off this way somewhere. It's pretty far away, actually. There were a couple of them took off, but quite far. I'm curious if there's any Necrons running around over here, too. So next turn we'll have the Mushling Bloom. So we built the herds, so now we're at +0 food. Produced the mechs. Population increased. So it's quick to do the fungus, so let's do that because that should increase my production of food. Hopefully. We're going to hold off on building anything else that's going to cost me anything turn over turn. Just keep an eye out this way. There's some Marines. Did almost nothing to them. Bushling Bloom increases food output of tiles with orkoid fungus. Tiny snotling like orkoids. Snotlings? Oh, there we go. The tiny snotlings, like all orkoids, are derived from the same base fungus genetic structure. Unlike other orkoids, though, particularly lazy snotlings can settle back into the fungus patch and revert to becoming giant half-mushroom creatures, a particular delicacy for their larger orc brethren. There we go, Chapter 3. What's this thing? You're standing on a hilltop watching a mech kick an engine the size of a hive block. The eons-old space hulk that brought you to the planet was grounded by the warp storm and terribly damaged. Your few remaining mechs are putting their heads together to fix it, hoping you can get off-planet and continue your Waaaggghhh away from this murderous storm. Because, as Bones said, even orcs can't fight the sky. As you watch the mech's banging triggers something it shouldn't. The giant engine suddenly hiccups, flash frying him and a nearby herd of squigs. You're gnawing on your fourth flambéed squig when Werdrud and his entourage bring the good news. They found the Gork and Mork gubbins. Sort of. Werdrud has in fact found the entrance to an underground labyrinth which must riddle the entire world. You'll need a base much closer in order to both explore and defend it. Objective: found new city within 3 tiles of newly discovered entrance in exchange for food. Where is it? It's right over here, right on top of the Space Marine city. Great. And the Fortress of Redemption attacked by tank busters. Well, that's just awesome. So it's really pushing me directly into conflict with the Space Marines here. As if it wasn't already. How wonderful. Okay, War Boss. Just wreck some stuff up. That's your job. That's what you're good at. No, they've got no vision from there. Keep healing guys up. We'll move on to some orkoid fungus to heal up. And we take a position in the back here with the weird boy. Hopefully we can advance, maybe get him to use his ability. One guy drops. That's it. So I guess we need more mechs out this way. Let's see if I can sneak around and get to these guys from this direction. I think we're actually going to pull back these units since I don't need to go this direction anymore. See if we can grab this since we're here. I know there's enslavers running around somewhere up there. I'd like to kill them off if I can. Got ambles here. See if we can kill them off too. Ah! Oh! That's a lot of Catachan Devils. We've got one of these things, Catachan Devil Lair, so it keeps pumping out Catachan Devils constantly throughout the game as long as it still exists. So wipe them out. Wipe them out. Let's see if I can zap. Yeah, not a huge amount of damage, but some. I've got a view from here, too. Does anybody need healing? You're 1 down, you're 5 down. Okay, we'll heal them up. Yeah, so discovered Catachan Devil Lair. Stationary structure unit that spawns Catachan Devils over time. Awesome. The Catachan Devils actually aren't too much of a problem if I'm in decent force. But yeah, I'd like to capture the ore field here. It would be kind of nice. But I'd have to defend it. If I just leave the Catachan Devils here, then they can defend it for me. Because the Necrons are going to want that. Ore field, special feature that increases the ore requisition output of the city when acquired. Few places on an inhabited world still have mineral-rich rock simply lying around on the surface, yet here the ruptures of the warp storm have torn great chunks from the planet's surface, allowing for easy exploration by whichever faction finds it first. So Necrons need ore to actually maintain their units and build units. So for them, it's really important to find as much ore as possible. And they are scouting around the area. I've got fungus in a turn, war buggies coming. I'm going to hold off on building anything else. At least for now. I can't build any city stuff. So I'd like another farm here, and then I'd also like the fighting pits to help my loyalty out, since we're now at -12, thanks to having 2 cities. So we can build Death Coptas, skimmer unit that fly over obstacles. It might be useful. Big Choppas, increased damage of melee weapons. That would be good. Killicans are pretty good. Mech guns, anti-armor unit, or anti-air unit. Scrap sheds. Building constructs new buildings as well as increases influence and population limit. Slumtown, tile acquisition radius. We're going to need that eventually. Let's take the, I think big Choppas, because that'll help my war boss. So we'll go with that for now, since he's right on the front line. Maybe the copters next. All kinds of stuff going on here. What happened? Catachan Devil attacked Tank Bustas, still alive. Space Marines captured that. Okay. War buggies attacked them. They're almost dead, it looks like. Boys attacked Devastator Marines. Touch and Devil attacked Pain Boy. I don't like that. And that's city production. Let's wreck his day a little bit. You guys can kill him off. So my Pain Boy leveled up. I reduced food or an energy upkeep of infantry units. That might be helpful, considering how things are going right now. I like the cyborg implants too, because it's a permanent increase. Let's go with extra bits just to kind of see how it goes. These guys have view from here. So if I have my Pain Boy heal them up first, then have him kill off the devil. And we're just going to come back to protect the Pain Boy. Yeah, I'd really like the ore field, but I've got to leave guys here to protect it if I take it. So these guys are super nearly dead. Finish them off. Give them some help in case more Marines show up. So where did the Marines go? I don't see them at all. Let's nuke some Devastators. It's 3.1, grenade, 3.5. Inching forward here. That must connect, yeah. Maybe only one hex connects. But that's something. Try to keep everybody healed up as much as possible. We could shop as well. Maybe some extra armor wouldn't be bad. Sure, 80's doable, I think. Give him some extra armor. Anything to increase the survivability. Definitely a big target. they can stay put and heal, that's fine. You could stay put and heal. Gotta level up with the weird boy. Yeah, I like the extra research for the weird boys. So do that. Cities. Produced orkoid fungus. So food is now positive. Let's go with the fighting pit first. Then we'll maybe build more food on that same tile. It's going to take a long time. Got a war buggy on the way. Suppose we can make more mechs. It's not too big of a deal. They don't require food or anything. And this city produced orkoid fungus. They still can't do anything. I don't know why I can't build anything on this tile. I guess there's only two. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking there was a third spot here. Okay, what do we want to grab? This is all bad food production. We'll have to expand a bit further. Anything positive? Energy, 20%. Pretty much everywhere, energy's 20%. That's about the only thing that's helpful. I guess we'll go with energy and production, and we'll try to clear the tile. We can put 3 things on there. Discover the Space Marine City. Grants damage reduction, increases healing rate, and decreases movement cost for allied units. Grants range damage reduction to infantry units. Where the races have cities, the Space Marines have their solitary fortress monastery, a bastion of their kind, part chapel, part armory, where new Adeptus Astartes are recruited and altered using the age-old and pitiless techniques devised by the Emperor himself. Which is right on top of where I need to go. Oh hey, the real mustard is back. Hey man. The real mustard. So have big choppas in a turn. Let's see what happens. No, enslavers are creeping around up there. Big Choppas increases damage and melee weapons. When orcs think about upgrades, they don't think very hard. Mega Armor, Giga Shootas, and Giga Choppas. If you can carry it, you can swing it, and if you can swing it, you can hit someone with it. That's kind of entertaining. Research. What do we want? Killicans would be kind of cool. Defcoptas, maybe. Guess a lot of wireweed around. What else do we have? Battle wagons. Heavily armored transport vehicle. Boss speakers. Increases growth rate of orc cities. Extra infantry armor. Increases armor infantry. That would be good. Increased influence gain of units dealing damage. Might be good. Increased damage of war buggies, battle wagons, Daka jets, and Burnabombas. 6 turns. It's a bit long. Of course, it's 5 for anything else. Defcopter is the only thing that's quick for 3. I want everything. I want it all. I'm going to need this eventually. My capital is kind of running out of space. So maybe we'll go ahead and start with that, because we're going to need it sooner or later. Alright, what do we have? Enslavers, more Catachan Devils. I guess they're all going to keep attacking me. I might as well go ahead and kill off the Catachan Devil lair, take the resources and stuff here. What else is going on? Let's see if we can find the Space Marines here. Should be some units somewhere around here. They might have all just fallen back to the fortress, though. Got Necrons have taken this from me at some point. Looks like nobody's defending it, so maybe we'll grab that next turn. This doesn't look like it connects anywhere nearby to the Space Marine city. If it does, it must be way down here somewhere. Alright, let's do the simple fighting and stuff down here first, I guess. Simple-ish, I guess. Tis. Heal them up. Be kind of careful with the weird boys, they're kind of weak. How about you take this? Start hammering the lair. Let's zap the Catachan Devil. What? Chichirichi! I don't know, what was that? I swear I saw Chichirichi came out of the Catachan Devil there. The Enslavers I kind of want to stay away from a little bit. We'll leave him here to kind of protect my Pain Boy. If anything moves up, I'll take a shot at it. So you can stay there. And we'll just creep forward here towards the city. If this is the center... Oh, maybe not. Good lord, it's huge! That's the center. The Umbran Citadel. So I think it's got a range of... Oh, it's 3, okay. So I might... No, actually the city should block his line of sight to me, so I should be okay here. Famous last words. Just going to kind of creep some guys ahead here. They're still healing up, so we'll just kind of leave them parked on the Orkoid Fungus. Unit discovered. Great Hall. Headquarters represent the city's defenses. Every fortress monastery contains myriad halls large enough to house several armies, but most too a great hall. Centerpiece of a chapter's home. Trophies, relics, and even its most revered spacecraft may be housed within the Great Hall. If the sight of the Great Hall does not reduce a visitor to dumbfounded silence, then it has failed in its purpose. War buggies are probably not the best thing to be throwing into a city fight, but they're fairly tough. You're going to stay there. Infantry can advance. Go ahead and heal these guys up. Don't really see much point in going after the fortress here. There might be some troops kind of hiding out down here, but they're not really a priority for me. Still haven't given anyone my blind grenade, but I'm not really sure I have much use for it. I probably should give it to somebody, though. I'll give it to this weird boy, since he's fairly close to the city. He might need it to protect himself. I hear scuttling things moving around. I don't see anything. Okay. Well, we'll keep shooting this. There's a lot of orkoid fungus here too, which is nice. Move over and heal up a little bit. My pain boy is actually pretty trashed. Can he heal himself? Let's find out. No, he cannot. That's kind of unfortunate. I think a pain boy would be fine just jamming a needle into his neck and, you know, injecting himself with something to heal himself up. Wouldn't think he would care or mind. I've got to level up, actually. More research. Frazzle 3. More research. I like the research. Let's go with the research. Don't see any Necrons. Let's grab this. What to do with you guys? Cruise around. Yeah, I hate how my mission is throwing me right into this is where I need to build a city within 3 tiles of this for the next part of my overall storyline. Right on top of the Space Marines, so I kind of have to kill off the Space Marines here, it seems like. Okay, we produced war buggies here. War buggies, take off. What are we doing? Fighting pits, more mechs. Don't really want to do a whole lot more. I don't want to put more stuff into negative. I'm just barely in positive on a lot of the production and stuff. Energy is going to be a problem. I might need to build something for energy. War buggies is still okay. Doesn't actually cost me any food, so yeah, sure, we can make another war buggy. And up here we acquired the tile and increased the population. So this tile is... energy is pretty good, production's okay. Let's go with energy, I guess. It's -2 loyalty there. How's my capital? -12, yeah. Working on the fighting pits, that'll help that out a bit. I think it's only 6 though, so it'll be at -6 instead of -12. But that's still better. Alright, let's creep up on the Space Marine city and see what we see. Giant las cannons is what we see. Huh. Yeah, when I'd played before, it seemed like your own city tiles would block your line of sight. So since his fortress is here and he's got city between, I would think he wouldn't actually be able to shoot me, but it seems like he can. So maybe something changed with the last update or patch, or maybe it's just the positioning. Maybe there's a height difference there. So you're going to stay there and heal. You guys are fine, so you can advance. My other pain boy. Keep moving up. Yeah, I can actually buy stuff with my war bus if I wanted to, since I'm on top of the Jakiro trade encampment, but I'm pretty well equipped. Doing okay, I think. So these guys, for the story mission, are going to have to build the city, but I can use them to also repair my vehicles, at least a little faster. They can also clear tiles, so that's something I might want to do in this area a little bit. It does cost me a little bit, but not too much. And here I don't really want to make too much else because I'm just barely in positive on the food. Everything else is okay. We're going to build energy in the other city, so that'll be alright. So let's keep an eye over here. No Marine forces showing up. Catachan Devil took this away from me. Where is that? Oh, just back from my force there. Okay. Alright, so I'd like my Pain Boy to get on some Orkoid Fungus to heal up. So let's do that. And you can heal somebody while you're there. Got another Catachan Devil we can kill, so we might as well. Hoping the Enslavers keep their distance, though. Don't really like the Enslavers much. But who does, I suppose. Take that back. And you guys can come down on some Orkoid Fungus too and heal up. So you're fine. Haven't seen any Necrons in a little while, so I'm hoping they're busy somewhere else. They have grabbed some stuff here with their Tomb Blades, cruising around. Let's just take a peek somewhere. Let's go this way. This produces ore for them, it looks like. So we'll head over there. And move some units out to kind of keep an eye on some areas, spot stuff, if anything shows up, or tries to sneak up on me from different angles I'm not expecting. Yeah, Real Mustard's saying, so far so good. Yeah, it's actually going pretty well. Early on it was not. I was kind of a bit concerned with the Orks, but things are going a bit better now. The challenge is kind of keeping my city stuff set the way I want. But I'm kind of afraid the Necrons are sort of hanging out by themselves and just massing a giant, horrible army of death that's going to come charging for me at some point. Now let's continue infiltrating the city. Send the boys in the front. You guys can't actually make it. It's kind of hard to see where I can move. 5.3. Taking on these cities is pretty difficult. It's the health, 142. Just gonna have to go for just destroying the Ork or the Space Marine city. Say, destroy the Ork city. It's my city. Why would I destroy my own city? It's hard to even see that I have a shot there. Just the way the colors and stuff combine. Send in the tank busters. I really like the tank buster units actually in this so far. And next, come on through. Warboss seems kind of slow moving, probably just because it's all forest terrain. Right, we've got fighting pits in 5 turns, war buggies in 5, another mech in 3. I'm still going to hold off on producing any more units for a little bit. I'd like to get another farm going for some more food before I start making more boys, because they eat up all my food. So that's fine for now, I think. There's some troops. Actually, getting Overwatch with Orks is amazing. Not very effective, but amazing. Just checking to see if I spot anything else along the edges here. I'm not seeing anything. Alright, let's grab this away from the Necrons. No vision of anything. Really need my Pain Boy here to heal up before I move him out. So we'll let them heal. He's fine, so you can move out. You guys are fine. Ah, look what we found. Something to kill. In order. So Necrons are definitely around. All I've seen really is Tomb Blades kind of scouting around and grabbing some random stuff that's not defended, though. Let's shift him over here. It's also Orkoid Fungus, just to kind of maybe have a view. Alright, let's see what we can do in the city here, now that we've got some Assault Marines in the way. Not a fan. They don't have grenades free. They don't have grenades free. You guys do. I've got no line of sight from here, apparently, thanks to the city, to the Assault Marines with my weird boy. Can shoot from here. It's not a lot of damage, though. Not much damage on infantry here at all. I think he's got a damage reduction because they're in his city. So I'm not going to do very much to them. Might be better off just going for the main part of the city here to destroy it. So 131. It's going to take so long to kill off these cities. Quite tough early on when you don't have a lot of really powerful units. Let me see if I can shift over a bit with some troops. Get some more guys on the center of the city fighting. No vision. What? Why's the Waaaggghhh doing that? I thought that was one turn movement. Apparently not. That's kind of irritating. Really don't want to throw my weird boy here adjacent to these guys. Don't really want to throw my tank busters either. It's 1.1. Do a little bit with the grenades. How about from here? Do I have vision? Yes, I do. Die! Actually, with my mechs here, I've got forest here. Let's go ahead and clear the tile, because why not? Help us build and expand the city later. I'm pretty sure there's more Marines down here somewhere, but they haven't shown up. They might have pulled them all the way back around and heading into the city from that direction, though. Put the boss on the Orkoid fungus. Maybe he'll heal up. So again, the fighting pits, war boss, or Waaaggghhh, mechs. Not much else I can do. I'm kind of holding off on producing more units, but I could go ahead and throw out some more boys, maybe. Take a while to produce, just upkeep of one food. Tank busters are 1.5. I actually kind of prefer the tank busters. Yeah, we'll take tank busters, I guess. Alright, let's see what the Marines are going to do to me. There's some more guys. Lots of bad things. Lots of bad things. Slumtown increases tile acquisition radius of cities. Outside each fortress's original walls, a slum town of Gretchen, Squigs, Snotlings, and low-tier orcs has sprung up, whilst the insidious green fungus has spread everywhere, remaking the world in the orcs' genetic image. As it should be. As it should be. Kind of like the armor, but 6 turns is pretty long. Got a lot of water and wire weeds, so I'm going to go with Defcoptas here. I'll have to see what I need to produce them. Will kind of depend on how much I actually make of them. Or how many of them I make. That would be proper English. I speaks good. I swears. Devastators. Oh, we dropped another orbital fortress here. Devastators showing up. That's not very nice. My war boss might have to say something about that. Didn't I have a unit over here somewhere? Yeah. Kind of a big mess here. It's kind of hard to see where I can move and where I can't also because of the coloring. Down to 121. Do what we can anyway. 0.9 damage. Yeah, let's try to wreck these guys if we can. Probably should just focus on the center, but if I can wipe out units, that would be helpful as well. Only 0.9, yeah, I'll just hit the center. Where can I move? Don't think I can get in the city, I'm not sure though. Yeah, it's really hard to tell looking at that because of the color and stuff. Yeah, Pain Boy would be helpful, so if we can heal somebody up or we can make some people cyborgs. Who's hurt? You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Why is this available then? He's at full health, he's at full health, he's at full health. Okay, whatever. Let's make sure we can make our Pain Boy a cyborg. So do I want to pull the war boss back or send him into the city? It's probably better to just send him into the city. I'm not going to be able to take out this fortress with just a couple war buggies, so maybe if I can take out the Devastators, I'd be happy. I'm probably going to need the war boss to take the city. No sign of more Necrons, thankfully. Hopefully they'll leave me alone for a little bit. Let me focus on the Space Marines. I kind of wouldn't mind leaving somebody down here to guard the spore field, though, from them. These guys are kind of hurt. I want to leave my Pain Boy on the Orkoid Fungus to heal up. Can't get them quite close enough for him to heal him yet. We'll move him over next turn and he'll heal him. Everybody else, moving on out. Yep, stay there. City is set. Other city is also set. Ow. That's a mighty hit. So don't kill my tank busters. Devastators attack the war buggies. Yes. Fortress attack the war buggies. Yeah. Not great. But surprise! One guy falls over. Can I survive if I stay here? Probably not, I would guess. Yeah, let's take off. Still gonna get shot at by the fortress, but nothing I can do about that. Not seeing anybody else. How's the Pain Boy? Almost back full health. You guys move up. Pain Boy will heal you up. Yeah, we'll go around this way, I guess. It's easier terrain. And we have more mechs. I could just go ahead and clear this last tile ahead of time if I want with them. Because why not? Instead of having the city do it. Spending time. Alright, what can we do up here? Got the Assault Marines here still, but the other ones took off, which is kind of weird. I don't understand. So we'll just keep zapping them. That's what my weird boy is for. Dead Space Marines. I don't see them. Okay, my war boss, where can you get to? Nowhere really, everything's kind of blocked. If I move him, I might be able to get my war boss here, I'm not sure. I'd kind of like to pull these guys back since they're a little banged up though. So I think I can get there, right? Nope. It's really hard to tell where I can move to and where I can't with this. I'll throw them in. Fresh unit. Gotta level up. What do we want? More health, I think. Weird Boy is a little banged up. Tank Busters are fine. They're kind of banged up, so heal them. That actually works out okay. Actually, that's Pain Boy. I was thinking that was my war boss for some reason. That's just the Pain Boy. So that's fine that he moved there, actually. It's kind of hard to tell, especially when their backs are to you. Who's who? So I should pay more attention to these icons. That would probably be a good idea. I should pay more attention in general. That's kind of how life works. I should probably pay more attention. Okay, we produced power here, and population increased. So we're actually in positives on everything except for influence. And then when I fight, I get influence, so that's pretty decent overall. It's a desert, so we've got bonus energy here. I suppose I might as well just make more energy production here. And then we can worry about grabbing another tile and then producing something that'll make units a little bit later. Got 2 tiles for the fighting pits, or 2 turns for the fighting pits. Tank Busters coming, War Buggies coming. I'm going to hold off on mechs for now. I've built quite a few. The city's expanding. Okay, Fortress of Redemption attacked War Buggies. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. I want to find those Devastators, though. I really want to kill them off. Hey! Not enough damage to kill them. Pretty close, though. You guys take off and heal. That's what I'm looking for. Bring some more surprised units up to go against the Marines there. Hopefully they won't be expecting them. We don't see anything else. Pain Boy's back to full health. These guys are at full health. So I think at least for a bit, I'm going to leave a tank buster unit down here. Just sort of stagger a bit on my way back. Probably want to send this unit into the city to repair. These mechs can move out. Alright, back to the big fight here. War boss. Yes, we have war boss selected. Where can we go? Not into the city, it looks like. Got him at 108. Don't have anything that does a ton of damage. 6 grenades do 3.9. I'm trying to whittle them down here. Let's see if I can make an opening and move guys over. If I can get my war boss in here, that would be ideal, but probably not this turn. I can attack with these guys from here, so I kind of want to leave them where they're at. But if I do, I don't think I can move anybody else in. So we'll have to throw them on in here, I think. So 6.6, the tank buster bombs, 11.9, nice. War boss can't get through here, apparently. That's kind of weird. I can get from here to there. So I guess we'll have to move the war boss up there to get into that spot if I free them up. Everybody's basically in good health, so anybody who's not, alright, can make the mechs. Mech orcs, I guess. Cyborgs. Mech cyborgs. I need to keep these guys safe so I can build the city with them once I get this trashed. It has to be within 3 tiles of the marker here. So yeah, hang out. No targets for me, so that's fine. Okay, next turn we'll have the fighting pits. Tank busters in 3, war buggies in 1. I don't want to do anything else. Don't need more mechs. Can't make any heroes, so that'll have to do. Deathcopters, versatile skirmish unit that can fly across obstacles. Deathcopters buzz across the battlefield, weaving through the sky on a trail of foul-smelling smoke. As they swoop low over the heads of the enemy, the fiendish orc flying machines fire, punishes salvos of shots, rockets, and bombs into the midst. leaving flames and blood-splattered craters in their wake. The Defcoptas jink erratically away, already hunting for their next victims. Sluggos, range of 1. Twin-link wing shooters, range of 2. Okay. It's the armor penetration. Nothing! Well, that music kind of changed kind of quickly there. Alright, you guys got beat up a little bit, so let's heal you up. Alright, 6.2, 4.1, I think I've checked that before. Yeah, just keep hammering. Zap the assault marines here for a little bit of damage. Actually, can't do a lot of damage just directly attacking the assault marines. Better off just hitting the center. With this unit, I can throw stick bombs at them and do a little bit of damage, but I think I'm just better off attacking the center of the city. Down to 56, doing pretty good. And my war boss is kind of stuck and can't really get anywhere. Unfortunately, he's probably just going to have to sit there. Just like you guys. Let's see. Alright, you're on Orkoid Fungus, so you can just hang out there and heal. Where did the Devastators go? Probably as far as they could. Just trying to track him down and kill him off. I don't want him to get away and recover. I'm going to send these guys around to kind of check on this spot. See if the Necrons are still hanging out, or if they've taken off, and if they have, I'll just grab it from them. Don't see anybody this way. So I can heal for free, so I might as well heal them up to full. Actually just going to leave them here, guarding the Pain Boy. We'll head out together. So you guys want to get into the city and heal up a bit. We made buggies, we made fighting pits. Let's see. Let's go down here, we can repair those buggies. Yeah, you can stay put, heal up, and you can stay put. Right, so we're only at -6 loyalty. Kind of surprising. So what does the Death Copta need? Or energy, upkeep is energy. We're just barely in positive on energy, but I think I'm building another energy thing on my other city. What's an energy thing for the Orks called? It's called the Waaaggghhh. That's what it is, okay. Food wouldn't be too bad of an idea here for me to help. Do I have anywhere I don't? Yeah, I don't have orcoid fungus here. Let's go ahead and throw another food in here for the city's actual production. Let's make a Death Copta, why not? Not going to build any heroes. And we might as well build some more troops. Because food's doing okay and should get better with time here, hopefully. Just regular boys for now. Oh, I'm already actually building tank busters. That's fine. Yeah, over here, 2 turns for the other power gubbins. Yeah, that'll be okay. Research. Big Psalm. Grants Death Coptas the ability to drop anti-infantry bombs. There's other things I think I'd rather have. We're down to 5 turns of this stuff. Let's grab the Killicans. It's fairly quick. So my plan here is we'll probably play until we destroy the Marine City. Unless things go horribly wrong, which is possible. Okay, how we doing? These guys got banged up pretty good. So did the tank busters. But I think what I can do... Alright, first shock these guys. Blow some brains up. Or vomit ectoplasm, or, whatever. Orky stuff. You take a shot. So you guys pull back here. Got no shots. Pain Boy will fix you right up. Then these tank busters can move in. Hit the center. The War Boss can come on down. And he can wreck some Assault Marines' days. And then I can also, I think, use my bust heads. Excellent. So that'll reduce morale loss if anybody gets killed off. I'm pretty sure these guys are going to die here this turn, most likely. 3.1, 2.0. Just do what damage they can before they get killed. The mechs can hang out, that's fine. So down to 43. Could be better, could be a whole lot worse. Fairly happy with that. Well, no Necron City there yet. And no Necrons defending, so we'll grab that next turn. Anybody show up down here? Nope. Okay. Got enough guys spread out so much, I'm kind of having to like zoom out to kind of see things a little better. I know it doesn't look as cool, but it helps me keep track of things a little bit easier. Where to send you guys? Guess for now we can just kind of hang out here protecting this guy. Preparing the war buggies. Now they're all set. Okay, and these guys, we're going to keep just having them sit tight and heal. Yeah, the mechs can't really do much. We just need to keep them alive so we can found the city once we get the Marines out of the way. And they're sort of protecting that in case Necrons show up. So my capital, we're working on tank bustas and then boys, Stefkoptas, more food production, and we're going to hold off on anything else. I don't really need more mechs, and heroes, I can just break pain boys right now, so that's fine. Population's increasing up here. We'll have our energy next turn. And pretty soon we'll be able to do quite a bit more damage here if we can get the war boss in on the center of the Space Marine city. Yeah, thought that unit was going to get killed off. Unfortunate, but it happens. Take that away from the Necrons, so I don't see anybody else around. Just in case anybody shows up, have some extra forces there. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about Necrons showing up. I haven't seen Imperial Guard guys in a while, just the one unit producing cities. Real Mustard says, it looks semi-cool, just not cool. Yeah, it's much cooler if you like looking like this and doing stuff, but I can't tell what the heck is happening around the map or anything, you know. Like zooming way out, yeah, sometimes is necessary, but a little bit. I try to zoom in occasionally and kind of show off the units, but it's just the way it goes. This kind of game, you know. Alright, what can we do over here? So it's repaired up to 50. Assault Marines are at 7 health. Looks like they've got their grenades at the ready. Let's, of course, lightning the crap out of them with my weird boy. Boss can almost kill him off. These guys have their big bomb ready, so we're going to use that on the city. And you guys are back to full health, so we'll just throw you right back in the fight. So let's grenade them. And then my boss can kill him off, and then he'll have an opening to get into the city here. Unless he has more units back that he's going to then shove into that position to try to stop me. Which is possible. So you're at full health. You're a little hurt. Have my pain boy heal you up. You guys will just sit tight. You're repairing, so you can stay there. That's fine. Alright, Pain Boy on the move. With his bodyguard. Just kind of leaving my war buggies running around to kind of spot stuff in case anything shows up, and they're fairly tough, so if they see something, they should be able to get shot up and run away. Be okay. Hopefully, anyway. New tank busters. And they're going to stay there in case any Necrons try to show up, take that back. So we produce tank busters up here. Got boys coming. So the city's doing okay. We're in positive on everything except for influence, but we get influence when we fight, so that's been turning out overall positive. I'd like to build something else to drop that loyalty down to 0, but I need another spot. We're going to build the food production. We'll have to expand out here, and then I can build another one if I need to, one of the fighting pits to raise my loyalty. But for unit production, that's fine, I think. Up here we've got the dual energy. That's why we're actually in positive energy now. So let's grab a tile. Cleared this one, so we'll just grab that. That's fine. And let's see, if he doesn't throw anybody into this spot, I'll be able to move my war boss up and be able to attack the center of the city even better. And we'll be able to take it down a lot faster. It's already getting pretty weak, so hopefully we'll have the city taken care of soon. How do you wipe out that unit? That sucks. Because they're out in the open, they're not actually in a city giving them some kind of protection. It's kind of a bad spot to leave units. 37. Get in there, boss. What can you do? 20. Wow. Well, he's just a living wrecking ball. So what is it down to? 6! Yeah, he's kind of in trouble now. We'll leave these guys up here, so if anybody gets too badly hurt, we'll move them back and then heal them up. Do we see anything else running around? No, I could keep exploring this way a little bit. Let's have these guys just leapfrog a little bit here, see if we can see anything. Oh! Ow. Fortunately, the forest is going to block any other shots from my other war buggy to help out there. Looks like more water here. Fighting in the jungle with buggies is not really ideal, but they're quick and can get around and grab stuff, so just kind of using them to spot, and then if anything else happens, we'll do what we can with them. Oh, Real Mustard is asking, is this against a player? No, I'm just playing against the AI in this. They're doing normal AI settings, kind of like I did with the Necrons. So early on it's been fairly competent, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of curious to see how well it can do with some of the different forces. With the Space Marines, it's definitely really hard early on, but once you get some units that can get some armor penetration, it goes a lot better. But I'm kind of curious how it's going to handle the Necrons in this game. I've only really seen just kind of their scouting units. So they're somewhere down here, but there's a lot of the map I haven't seen yet. So I'm sort of worried. Dealing with the Space Marines right away and fighting them almost instantly when I started, we were initially fighting kind of up here quite a bit, which is quite close to my capital, and then kind of pushing them back, finding them. But if the Necrons are being left alone for a long time, that means they're just pumping out massive hordes of deathless monstrosities. Having played the Necrons last time, I kind of know how dangerous they can be because they heal really quickly by themselves. You can produce units faster, you can use some of your resources to just instantly heal units. So I'm not really looking forward to fighting the Necrons in this, actually. I'm a little concerned. Alright, capital is basically set, I think. Yeah, we'll hold off on that. And up here we've got another turn for the tile. So hopefully this next turn we'll take out this Space Marine city, which will finish off the Space Marine AI, since I can only have one city. Which is part of the reason why I kind of like going after them if I can find them early on. If I can find their city, they only have one. This is going to hurt. Or not, I guess. Oh, they're still attacking, though. Killikans! Lightly armored walker unit that scorches its enemies. Killikan Grot pilots put their relative skill with firearms to good use, blowing the Zog out of anything unlucky enough to cross their path. Despite being hardwired into a 10-foot-tall killing machine, Killikan pilots still retain a good degree of Gretchen cowardice. As a result, they still believe in safety in numbers, and they have a bad habit of losing their nerve under fire. It's not unheard of for Killikans to waddle about in circles or freeze up entirely at the first signs of danger. That's kind of funny. So what do they have? Claw with good armor penetration, and a Scorcha. 2 armor penetration, ignores cover, no escape, template, so big fire. Beloved of Orc arsonists, the Scorcha is a huge flamethrower that sprays a great gout of burning fuel over the target area. Scorches are most commonly mounted to Orc vehicles, though some mechs have been known to build them into Combashooties as well. And the Can Claw. Orcs favor brutal power claws over the more sophisticated power fists of other races. These huge hydraulic shears are capable of rending and crushing even the toughest foes. Orc walkers are fitted with claws that benefit their great size, and can rip through anything foolish enough to stand in the pilot's way. Cool. So what happened? Great Hall attacked my buggies, fine. Tomb Blades attack buggies, fine. Research, what do we want? I haven't seen any air units, so this is anti-air, so I haven't done anything with it yet. Scrap sheds. Increased population limit, I'm not too concerned with that quite yet. I like the extra infantry armor, since I have tons of infantry. So I think we're going to go that route. Hopefully that'll help a bit. Yeah, the real mustard is saying. Guess it depends on their numbers. Yeah, I'm hopefully going to outnumber the Necrons when I find them, but I have been fighting quite a bit. I guess it just depends on how much they spread and produce. But I actually had 6 Necron cities at one point when I was making the Necrons, so I was pretty spread out. We've got 6 left in the capital. I can just destroy it with these guys, so that's what I'm going to do. Faction defeated, Space Marines. You can't beat a good fight with the beakies, but it's like eating a hair squig. Lots of bits to get stuck on your teeth, and 10 minutes later you want another. And it's like always zogged them all. Okay, I guess they're eating Space Marines, apparently. And we've got a Necron tomb right here, too. Looks like there's no other Marines around, now that I can see with the city gone. There should be, those assault troops somewhere around. Just take control of this. Space Marines defeated. Yeah, so now that we've got them dead, what I'm probably just going to do is do my military units, check on my cities, and we'll save it, and that'll be about it for today, since we've been going for a while. But good progress, actually, in finishing them off. Oh, good level up. What do we want? Bust heads improved, more health, that's what I like. Attack squig is better. More health. I want as much health as possible. I'll be a giant, unstoppable killing machine. So we need to get the mechs out here so we can build a city. So what do we need to do? Found a city within 3 tiles of the newly discovered entrance. So I'm assuming this is the entrance, so just as long as it's within 3 tiles of this, not directly adjacent or anything. So you guys are good. You guys got banged up. But let's take a look. Don't see anything. I just sworn those other assault marines went this direction. I guess they could be still that way. Region discovers drought valleys. Pain Boy, move up, and I guess we'll heal up these guys because we can. Oh, he's got to level up as well. Yeah, let's make the cyborg implants better, maybe. Or we can reduce the upkeep of guys in my area. It's only a 3-tile radius, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's do the cyborg implants. I kind of like that. Make everybody cyborgs. What else? Let's get these mechs up here. See what's a good spot for a city. Probably on the river, maybe? I'll have to check next time, I think. Oh, Weird Boy leveled up as well. So more research or more psychic damage. Let's go with more psychic damage. Why is he not moving? Go there. There we go. Level up multiple times? It's kind of weird. It wouldn't let me move him there for a while. It's like click, click, nothing. Seems to be okay. So this is sort of an isolated little area. Yeah, I thought that this would connect down here where I'd seen the other Marines and stuff. Huh. So the fortress will still be there. It'll just be like a sort of like the wild animals and stuff on the planet, so controlled by the AI, sort of independent faction. Will just shoot whoever comes near. But yeah, it's odd that they went from here to there, since it looks like this is going to be ocean. Huh. Weird placement for a city, being like your center of your city being out here. So I guess there's no real reason for me to rush a bunch of guys out this way, because it looks like this should be a dead end. So let's just scout around a little bit. So I don't need to send all these troops up this way as well. We might as well build a big horde somewhere out here in case the Necrons come for us. Yeah, fighting in the forest here really isn't going to do me any good. So I'm just going to pull back. And to possibly surprise him, we'll move them up. Kind of scout a little bit here. See if we can see anything. Not seeing anything around. That's probably a good thing. Yeah, so maybe we'll just build the central horde kind of in this general valley, and then we'll react to where we need to go. We'll keep scouting out here because it's still possible that this could loop around and maybe connect somewhere, but we'll scout and see. So out here, let's just bring everybody together. These mechs will probably keep just for repairing vehicles and stuff. Especially since we've got more research on the way, they'll give us more vehicles we can build. You guys are just kind of keeping a watch down there. So my capital in a turn will have the Squig herds, a couple turns for boys, more death coptas. Production, actually we're positive on everything except for influence, so that's pretty good for right now. We'll have to grab the last tile here. So you're set. Up here we've got the energy production. We'll grab the tile. So this tile is also energy or production. We're in the negative on loyalty. Yeah, let's just build a fighting pit. So that'll actually get them positive for loyalty. So that's going to be it. I think that'll be it for today. So yeah, we've got like a little bit of a horde here left that took out the Marines. We're going to build everybody else back up here. These guys will probably continue scouting out and see what we can see from up here. We'll have the war buggies just kind of keep scouting, and the Death Copters will join them, scouting out, looking for where the Necrons are. But the Imperial Guard are somewhere too, and I haven't seen anything but their basic units that make cities for a while. And I definitely haven't seen any Imperial Guard cities. I think there's still enslavers out here somewhere, and maybe I'll go track them down to kill them off. That might be a bad, might not be a bad idea. Might be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea to kill them off, and then I can grab the other resources and stuff too. Just so they're not possibly going to cause a problem at some point. Alright, yeah, so that'll be it. I'm going to go ahead and save it here before I stop, because sometimes weird issues happen when I stop streaming. We can just overwrite that. That's fine. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you later. Probably Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly both days. It just kind of depends on schedule, what happens for when the next part of this will go up. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. If you want to check out any earlier streams of anything, anything beyond a couple weeks is up on my YouTube channel, which is also DisturbingPuppet, one word. So my Necron stuff is all there, and other streams of like Blood Bowl and other random games and stuff. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Especially thanks for coming back again, The Real Mustard. I appreciate seeing you. So I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.